Hello, everybody. Welcome to the seventh leg. Oh, by the way, this is Katy Perry right here, okay? Welcome to the seventh leg of 7. Can you believe it's been 7 days? Yes, I bet you can. It's like 70. The seventh day of Santa Herb's 12 days of Christmas. That's right. This is our seventh chimney stop. And today's a little bit something different. Being an ex-teacher, high school English teacher, we're going to have a little quiz today. We'll be looking at some memorable quotes from a memorable, that's a tough word to say, Christmas movies. Okay? And I'm going to read them out. I'm going to read the quote to you, and then give you a couple of seconds to kind of figure out where it comes from, so play amongst yourselves. There's no prizes. And then I'll tell you what movie it came from, and if I know anything about the movie, I'll tell you a little bit something about it, or I'll just make it up. So, again, you saw Katy Perry. But again, the girls are here, Katy Perry and Iggy Azalea. They're standing over there sitting. They're dressed. What type of fashion statement is that, girls? They're dressed as Christmas trees. There's ornaments and tinsel and a lot of pine needles. You girls are going to clean that up. I'm not sleeping anymore today. Okay. So they're going to try to participate also. They'll raise their hands and tell me write down what their answer is. So without further ado, seems like deja vu. I say that a lot. Here we go. Let's try to keep this short. Faith is believing in things when common sense tells you not to. Any idea? Is it ringing any type of memory? New York City, Macy's department store. That's Miracle on 34th Street. I've seen little bits and pieces of that. I know everybody loves it. It's hard for me to sit through. 1947. Number 2. This is a pretty good movie here. It's Christmas Eve. It's the one night of the year when we all act a little nicer. We smile a little easier. We cheer a little more. What was that, Carol? It was the 1988 updated version of the Christmas Carol, Scrooged. I saw that with Bill Murray when it came out. Bill Murray wasn't with me when I saw it, but he's of course the star of the movie. So it's a pretty good movie, and if I remember right, I think Bernadette Peters is in there also. Correct me if I'm wrong. I had a crush on her. She probably had a crush on me. Number 3. That's what Christmas memories are made from. They're not planned. They're not scheduled. Nobody puts them in their BlackBerry. They just happen. That's a pretty good line. Or 3 lines. 2006. Deck the halls. I've seen that. We saw that. I don't remember much about it, but I know I've seen that. The funny story to me. Me and my wife and her son and his girlfriend, we went to the Green for something, and he said, I need to stop at the BlackBerry store to get something, and Wanda said, oh, blackberries? I didn't know they were in season right now. I love blackberries. I'll make a pie. She had no clue. Number 4, Christmas was on its way. Lovely, glorious, beautiful Christmas upon which the entire kid year revolves. I remember the first time I saw this movie. It was a couple of years after it came out. It was on TV. And I was thought, good golly molly, what a wonderful tale. And the narration was fantastic. 1983, you know the story. You know the Christmas Story, or A Christmas Story. Yes. A great movie, but you need to wear protective eye care as you watch it. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strange, isn't it? Each man's life touches so many other lives. When he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he? All right, I know you all already know this one here. This one here, that's a 1946. It's a Wonderful Life, okay? I've never seen it. I'll tell you what. I'm going to be the last person on this earth who has never seen E.T. or It's a Wonderful Life. I feel like I owe that to humanity, to be the sole survivor of that cinematic vacuum. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store? What if Christmas perhaps means a little bit more? Come on, we all know the 1966 made-for-TV classic narrated by Boris Karloff. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. One of my all-time favorites. That one and Mr. Magoo's A Christmas Carol, because we both have vision peculiarities. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I played the Grinch at church once, or it was a 3-night run. It's embarrassing. Here's what everybody goes crazy for. I saw it once. It was good, but once is enough. We elves try to stick to the 4 main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corn, and syrup. I can hear you Iggy, you got your hand up. Yes, what? No, it's not Dumb and Dumber. Sorry, hon. Elf, 2003, Elf. And everybody just loves that movie. And I like it too, but like I said, it's no Mr. Magoo's Christmas. I need help. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're walking it down, guys. 8. Nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family Christmas. Oh, boy. I bet some of you have had that experience. 1989, the classic Clark Griswold, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It didn't go well, did it? But it ended up fine, which is good. Poor cat. Number 10. I remember this from a kid, when I was a kid. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? Think back, 1965, TV, Charlie Brown's Christmas. Lots of memorable lines and scenes in that particular animated special. A really good presentation. Charles Schulz was quite the genius. There's 10. Hope you did well. And no, Iggy, I've already said it was a Charlie Brown's Christmas. It's not Dumb and Dumber Part 2. A bonus to clear this up and to finalize one of my favorites also. A toy is never truly happy until it is loved by a child. What a sad, sad, sad image from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, 1964. The vision, the idea of the island of forgotten toys burns in a child's memory, my memory as a child. Just so sad. That and the image of the flying monkeys from The Wizard of Oz. Is to put chairs against the doors and lock the windows. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this Christmas quiz. No, Katie, there was no Dumb and Dumber Part 3, okay? Okay, girls. Hope to see you tomorrow for Chimney Stop number, is it 8? That's hard to believe. Christmas is almost here. 8. I'll end it with the classic quote from 1843. It's a Dickens of a quote. God bless us, everyone. Noel.